Monday morning to you. It is 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here. We've got another system to track as we head into a new work week. We had some snow, of course, as we wrapped up the weekend, and this brought some localized accumulations of a couple or a few inches and some slick travel in some spots and even some school adjustments in some places today, especially in Columbiana County. We had some leftover flurries and snow showers overnight. This is the radar at 7:45 a.m. We're going to hang on to some flurries, it looks like, for a little while today, but any additional snowfall this morning would be of little consequence, just some additional coatings maybe at worst for much of the area, but it's certainly going to look and feel like a January day all day today. Here's a look at the simulated radar for the rest of our Monday. You'll notice the most numerous snowflakes, the most numerous flurries and snow showers will be for a few hours this morning. Maybe a couple of random flurries lingering into the afternoon, but again, all pretty low impact for our Monday. Our attention's set to turn towards midweek, and we've got a system that will bring us a variety of precipitation types on Wednesday, but most importantly, it could be kind of a tricky commute for Wednesday morning. It's all about the track of this next system, and low pressure will emerge from the lower Mississippi Valley by early Wednesday morning. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. Tracking like this. Now, this is not a track that is favorable for a big snowstorm for us, something that's going to be 6 to 10 inches or something like that. But it is a track that can bring us snow for a while before warmer air takes over because of the kind of westerly track of the system. So the low tracks towards Cincinnati, right over Columbus, kind of right over I-71. And because of the circulation around low pressure here in the northern hemisphere being counterclockwise like this, you get warm air being pulled up, relatively warm air at least, and so we're probably going to see a changeover to some sort of a wintry mix for a time, midday hours on Wednesday, and then maybe just plain rain for a while Wednesday afternoon. But first thing in the morning, it is likely to be snow. So here's a look at one of our high-resolution kind of short-term models showing the timing of things. We're going to fast forward all the way to about 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning, light snow approaching, and by the time the sun comes up Wednesday morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock, it should be snowing in much of the area. Now, this can come down at a pretty good clip for a while, so this could be impactful for Wednesday morning's commute. We could be talking about issues as far as school adjustments go. We could be talking about just general, tough travel going to work for a while Wednesday morning. But it's not going to snow all day because of that warm nose coming in. And so the steady snow eventually, by midday, gives way to maybe some sort of a wintry mix. We could, by midday, by noon, say, be seeing some sleet, perhaps some freezing rain. And then eventually, by Wednesday afternoon, we'll get into enough warm air, above 32-degree air down here at the ground, and above our heads a few thousand feet, that we'll see a changeover probably to just kind of a miserable, chilly rain, and roadways would be primarily wet as we get into the afternoon on Wednesday. But tricky stuff for a few hours Wednesday morning. We'll come out with an official snow forecast this afternoon for this system Wednesday morning, but it's going to be something like 1 to 3, 2 to 4, something like that. It'll be a couple or a few inches, not a huge amount of snow, but enough that it can be impactful for Wednesday morning's commute. And just a real quick peek at the general trends for the rest of January. We'll take a look at the longer range this evening on weather for Weather Geeks and 21 News at 6 and 11. But yeah, pretty typical January stuff. Now, of course, we just got out of a very mild pattern for a few weeks. And so this pattern looks cold, right? But hey, this is actually pretty typical of January and early in February. I do think that beyond this kind of first few days of February, we're likely to see milder air starting to infiltrate once again. But the rest of January, the first few days of February, not looking particularly mild. We'll need the winter jacket most of the time. Again, more on the longer range this evening. In the meantime, enjoy your Monday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you this evening on 21 News at 6 p.m. and 11 p.m.